Honestly, I don't know why I keep buying books, except for the fact that I love them and they make me happy. That's it. That's all I got. I'm sorry, I keep buying them. Hi guys, it's Jamila. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another book haul, and you're probably like, sis, you just did that. But those were books I bought earlier in the year that I had already hauled on my other channel, but because this was a new channel, I just wanted to show you guys. But these books that I'm about to show you guys, I've acquired over the last 2 months, and when I filmed that book haul, I didn't have these books yet. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. So let's just get started. And I hope the glare in my glasses isn't too distracting or annoying. If it is, I definitely apologize. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so the first book I want to show you guys is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. And this is a very interesting edition with sprayed edges. It's green, and the inside has like some, I guess you could call it art. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I got this because I remembered a long time ago when I was in my Twilight phase. I think it was Bella. She like really loved Wuthering Heights and kept reading it. So I was just curious, and I was like, well, this is $5 and it's beautiful, so why don't I pick it up and see what it's all about. Okay, so the next classic I got is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This is a classic that I know a lot of people love, and I just had to get it and see if the hype is real about it, if it's actually a really good classic or not. I'm not sure if I'll like it, and I also haven't seen the movie. I know a lot of people really love the movie, but I haven't seen it, so I want to read the book and watch the movie and give my thoughts. I am trying to get a little bit more into some classic literature. It's not really my thing, but at the same time, like, I am building a collection for myself and also hopefully my future children. I don't have any kids, but when they come into this world, you know, I have to make sure they have some high quality content to start reading when they come of age. I know that a lot of the time, like, classics are required reading in school, but I would like for them to try to read it on their own. Continues to talk about imaginary kids. Anyways, but I'm personally really excited to try this book out and see if I like it. And I also got that one for $5. And then I have Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen as well. I heard this one is good as well. I don't think people usually like it more than Pride and Prejudice, but we will see. Knowing me, I feel like I would probably like the one that people don't normally like or isn't their favorite, because that's just typically who I am as a person. But yeah, so I got this one as well. So I also got A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This classic was so beautiful and I could not pass it up. It was $5 on Book Outlet. Absolutely, positively gorgeous to me. Like, all of them in this set are really, really beautiful to me. This is how the inside looks. I would try to tell you guys what these books are about, but I'm the type of person, I don't really go or delve too deep into the story before I start the story. I like to kind of fill it out once I've started reading it and not know as much, because I'm even the type of person that doesn't like to watch a lot of movie trailers before I go see a movie, because I don't want to be spoiled. Like, I want there to be some surprises, and obviously people don't know how to make trailers anymore because they give the whole movie away, and I hate that. And I'm going on a tangent. Anyways, what I'm gonna try to do in my book hauls is really like show you guys what the books look like, in case you ever like see the edition and want to know what it looks like on the inside, or like what makes it special. But this has like little drawings in it as well. I don't know if like the original versions do or not. The next classic I got is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is actually my favorite classic I've already read, and I just remember being younger, I picked this up on my own and I loved it. Actually, I think it was on a recommendation from my mom when we were in the bookstore, and I actually have another copy of this, but it's really beat up, so I wanted to get a nice copy to add to my collection. And yeah, this is like one of the only classics that I picked up on my own and really loved, but it's really thick. Like this is chunky, but this is how the inside looks. So the next classic I got is Anne of Green Gables by Ellen Montgomery. I've heard great things about Anne of Green Gables. I know there's a Netflix show. I haven't seen it yet, but I am pretty interested in it, and it just seems like it's gonna be like a sweet little story, and I'm pretty excited to get to it. The next two I have, one is a manga and one is a comic book, and the manga is Satoko and Nada. Story art by Yupechika and script advisor Marie Nishimori. Yes, so this looks like this, and obviously I got it because there's a hijabi on the front, and it's about a Japanese guy and a Muslim woman, and they end up being roommates and just like learning about each other's cultures and stuff like that. So I was like, hells yeah, I'm gonna get this. Like, this is all I need. And it's a manga, and I used to be obsessed with manga and anime, and I really want to get back into it because it was like my life for like years. But yeah, so why not start off with this? I really hope it's good. I saw a little panel in here where the main character, she got home and just like ripped off her scarf, and I just related to that so much. Like, first thing I do when I get home is throw off my scarf and stuff. Like, you know, I wear it for religious reasons, but when you home and you take it off and you, I don't want to say air out, that sounds weird. I'm really excited about this one, honestly. And then the comic book I got is Superman and Wonder Woman Volume 1 Power Couple. I don't know if y'all could see that clearly, but yeah, I got this mostly out of curiosity and mostly because it was $2 for a comic book, and I was like, what? I've always wanted comic books, but they're so expensive. The art is really great, love it. I just kind of didn't realize how much comic books like jump around and like I was reading this and I was just like, whoa, we just like went to like 5 different places in like 2 pages, and I'm just like, yo, what? But yeah, I have always been obsessed with Superman. It's like, I don't know, he was just my fave. He was like an alien. I'm an alien. It's like, let me stop. But I don't know, I just loved him. And Wonder Woman is also pretty dope, so yeah, I had to get that. $2, guys. How could I not? And y'all will notice with me, I don't really buy books at full price at all, like ever. It's very rare. It's like once in a blue moon that I do that. So anyways, moving on. The next book I got is A Princess in Theory by Alyssa Cole. I got this because I started reading it through the library when it finally came through, but I didn't get to finish it, and I was like, oh hell no. So I had to get my own copy. I was liking it, and I was just like, but I want to know what happens, and now I'm on a hold for several weeks and I can't read the book. So I got my own because this is what I do, and it was like $2 and I ain't mad, okay? So yeah, I really cannot wait to finish this. The next book I got, which I'm so excited about because I've wanted it for so long, is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I don't know if you guys know it yet, but The Hate U Give is like pretty much my favorite book of all time. It was the first book where I saw myself and my family and my culture reflected in a book in a way that just felt so much like home and so relatable. The Hate U Give is my everything. I love that book so much. So I was super excited when Angie Thomas came out with another book, and I just had to get my hands on it, and I finally did for a great price, and I'm I'm so happy. I can't even express how happy I am. This is the front cover. It's about a girl who wants to be a rapper. And yep, there is a microphone on the back. I feel like this is gonna be amazing. I absolutely cannot wait to read it. Okay, so the next book I got is the book I already have, but I just really wanted this copy, and honestly, unfortunately, it came a little beat up, but we're not gonna revel in the negativity. But I got The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas again, but I got it in this collector's edition. The one that I have already is a collector's edition as well, but it's more like the regular copy. So I got this one, and it is a signed copy, and I don't know, I just feel like that will motivate me to figure out how in the world I can go see Angie Thomas one day, because I love her. She's my queen. I just love her so much, and yeah, I need to meet her. But I got this one, and the main difference between this one and this one is just the covers. I actually thought there would be some different bonus content, but it wasn't, but I don't even care because I'm just happy. I love this book. Okay, so the next book I got is Unforgivable Love by Sophronia Scott. I don't really know what this book is about, but it is set in the South. Yeah, and I think it's about this powerful woman. So yes and yes. I'm actually excited to read this, even though I don't really know what it's about, but let's go in surprised, okay? The next two books I got are both by HIJABI, and the first one is Furthermore, which looks like this, and it's so freaking beautiful. And the actual book looks like that, and this is the end papers, and I believe there's a little like art and stuff in here. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I think this is about a girl who lives in a world made up of color, but she's born without any color, and it's like really important to her people and stuff like that. And yeah, this is a middle grade book. I went ahead and finally got this because Brittany the Bibliophile talked about it in her video, and she seemed to really like it, so I got it. Yes. And then this one I was really excited about getting, mainly because of the cover, but I got Witchwood by HIJABI, and just, can you all look at this? Like, it is insanely beautiful. This freaking book is so gorgeous. I can't even. And she low-key looks like she has a hijab on, and I live for that. These are the end papers. And this is the book. I am so happy to have this book. I've wanted it for a long time, and just the premise, I believe this is a companion novel to Furthermore, so I'll be reading Furthermore first, and then I'm gonna read this one. And this is also middle grade. The next book I have here is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. This book is super floppy paperback, but yeah, this was a gift from my brother, and he even wrote in it for me, and I just love it. The reason he got me this is because we were both a fan of the TV show, and it ended, and we had this long conversation about how horrible the last season was, and then we were like, wonder if the books are better. So now we're both gonna read it and see. Hopefully, maybe, I don't even know if I like this in book form, but we're gonna see. So yeah, and even if I don't like it, I'm definitely gonna keep this book because it was given to me by him, and that always means a lot to me when people gift me books. Like, I really take it very seriously, and even if I don't like the actual book, every time I look at that book, I'll think of that person, and I like that. And the next book I have here is Becoming by Michelle Obama. I was so happy to get this book. My husband bought this book for me because he knows I love Michelle Obama, and I've been wanting this book forever, and I just love Michelle. Like, I love her so much. I cannot wait to read this book. I feel like I know I'm going to love it. She is amazing, and everybody was like obsessed with Barack. I was obsessed with Michelle. I cannot express how much I love her. I needed this book in my life, and I'm so freaking happy. My husband, my lovely husband, got this for me. Oh, so cute. Okay, yeah, so he got me this book, and I'm just so happy to have it. But anyways, let me show you guys a little closer how it looks. First of all, you have this beautiful, amazing black woman on the cover. Yes, yes, yes. This is the back. And then on the end papers, there's her family pictures. Another book I probably haven't showed you guys is The Flame in the Mist by Renee Audier. I really love the Wrath and the Dawn duology. Me personally, I know a lot of people don't like it or think it's bad writing or whatever. I loved it. I loved it so much. I've heard that this is terrible and a letdown, and I just had to see for myself. And I painted these edges and I did a horrible job, but that's not the point. And also, guys, do not paint the edges of deckled books unless you're going to use like spray paint. Lesson learned. Anyways, so yeah, I got The Flame in the Mist. Hopefully it's not completely terrible. I also got Night of Cake and Poppets by Laini Taylor, and the art is by Jim D. Bartolo. This is a companion novel to the Daughter of Smoke and Bones books, and it is just so freaking gorgeous. Like, I live. And also, that's not even the kicker. This book looks like this on the inside, and I live for it. And also, like, yes, and then there's art throughout the book, and I cannot wait to even get to this. Yes, I'm very excited about this one. I can't remember if I mentioned this in my other book haul or not, but I have a Kata Witch by Nnedi Okorafor. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but yeah, I'm super excited about this one. It has been described in so many aspects that I love. I found out about this book from AIRBENDER. Yes, if you guys don't know, AIRBENDER has a booktube channel, and when I first found that, I was like, living. Okay, I was so happy. No, this is about a Nigerian. She's American and she lives in Nigeria. Her features are West African and she's albino, and there's some magic. So that's that, and this is this. So I'm super excited about this. I think it's gonna be really good. I think that's it. I think that is everything that I had to show you guys, and I'm sorry if like I look red or something. I don't know what my camera's doing, but anyways, so yeah, those are all the books I purchased recently. Some of them are from a little further back, but I realized I hadn't hauled them. Like these three, I hadn't hauled those yet, so just wanted to show you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.